Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. For the time being, I will just be doing monthly forecasts for those zodiac signs that are most popular on my YouTube channel. So I really have to thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on my videos because you help to put them into circulation where other people can view them. I will still be doing all zodiac signs though for the weeklies. Okay, so let's get to your forecast. Hi Virgo, welcome to your July 2022 astrological forecast. So the month starts off with Mars in Taurus, a fellow earth sign. Okay, Mars moves into Taurus on the 5th, where you have Taurus in your chart as your 9th house, and the planet Uranus is already transiting there. Okay, so just having the planet Uranus in your 9th house of adventure, higher knowledge, travel, usually long distance or foreign travel, foreign cultures, all kinds of fun stuff. This is where space travel falls in this house. Anyways, just having the planet Uranus here means that you've probably been attracted to really different kinds of, let's say, like spirituality or religious teachings, you know, different philosophies on life, different cultures and whatever. Okay, you're finding them more interesting to you. Okay, now having Mars here does kind of make you get very enthusiastic about, I would have to say, travel, because this is the big long distance and communication house. Okay, but a big travel house. So the thing is, though, these two planets will conjunct one another, I believe in August, at the beginning of August. So it'll be covered in my weekly forecast, so stay tuned there. But this is also the house of legal matters, media and publishing. It is an internet house. Pretty much, you know, languages, whatever, okay? So I don't think anything too earth-shaking will occur here. The house that it's occurring in, this conjunction of Uranus and Mars. But it could be that you may be in the middle of some kind of even philosophical conversation with someone, and it could get pretty heated, you know, because your views may be different than theirs, or they're not as open-minded as you are. The planet Uranus likes its freedom, okay, and likes, it's a very futuristic kind of planet, you know, and then Mars here is the me planet. This is the ego planet. So whatever it is, you may have even written something. You know, Virgos are the big writers of the zodiac. So you may have even written something that you have published, or you've sent in for a copyright, or you find that something that you've done, written possibly, someone else is using, you know, that without even asking. You know, even if you have something copyrighted, people ask your permission. They don't have to pay you for it unless you want paid for it, but a lot of times people just want something they've written out there, you know, for other people to read. So they usually say yes when someone wants to use their work in whatever work they're doing, right? But somebody could possibly be using your stuff, you know, and you're not aware of it, okay? I'd have to say it's on the internet. Could be on YouTube for all you know, but I'd really check things out, because Uranus is the planet of surprise. Mars is the planet of action. So something could happen around, you know, this conjunction, but it's just the fact that both of these planets are there right now. You know, you could get into a little bit of a argument or something. It, you know, could get kind of heated, okay? So anyways, Venus starts off the month still in Gemini up until the 17th, okay? So Mercury is still in Gemini just the first few days, but it actually moves into Cancer on the 5th, and Venus moves from Gemini into Cancer on the 17th. Okay, and the Sun is in Cancer up until like the 22nd in your 11th house where you have Cancer. Okay, but just again having Venus in your 10th house in Gemini up until the 16th, 17th means that you're getting really nice press, you know. Your 10th house is your most public house. It is usually your house of career, though, or how you're known by professional reputation and also personal. So it's like your personal status, too, okay? Having Venus here, people usually compliment you at this time a lot more than they normally would. Like, people are publicly recognizing, you know, beautiful things about you, or these really nice things. Usually it's about your appearance, but it could be about your personality, or just like your reputation, period. But having Venus in the 10th house does make you very popular at this time, especially for discussions, you know. So you could be being discussed in the media or on social media. Okay, with all these planets, though, in Cancer in your 11th house of acquaintances and friends, socializing in person, but also media. Okay, social media. It's an internet house also. And this is like where you would normally go to hang out with your friends. Okay. It's also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes, though. So this is like kind of active for you right now. Maybe you are getting out a little bit more and seeing your friends in person rather than just spending time online on social media. You want to attend possibly like maybe one live event, or could be like to see a live band or something, or go to a bar, or go to a fair, or some kind of a amusement park, or something or other that's going on in your area. You know, there's a full moon in Capricorn on the 13th in your 5th house of romance and fun and creativity and games of any kind, entertainment of any kind. You know, the planet Pluto is still here, will be moving. It does move briefly into Aquarius next year for a little while, then moves back into Capricorn, then moves into Aquarius in 2024. So it's getting ready to leave your 5th house, okay? Now, the full moon here, I would have to say, you know, maybe you are running into an old friend, an old flame, or one of your friends or acquaintances that's in your group of friends may say something. It could even be a little bit of a rumor, or starting a rumor about someone that you're dating, or your girlfriend or boyfriend or spouse even. You know, that you knew it was going on, or how they felt about your relationship or something. And you didn't really let it bother you all that much, but I think around this full moon, you're finally going to let them have it, kind of, you know, tell them whatever, more or less to shut up, but to mind their own business when it comes to your personal life and even your friendships. Okay, they could be one of these people that are trying to stick their nose in between you and like another close friend or something, trying to come between the two of you. So the Sun moves into Leo on the 22nd, Mercury moves into Leo on the 19th, and there's a new moon in Leo on the 28th in your 12th house where you have the sign of Leo. Okay, so all these planets are in your 12th house, and they're getting ready to move into your 1st house where you'll like burst onto the scene again. Okay, but while they're in your 12th house of recharging your batteries in your downtime, in your house of solitude, your house of just spending time doing things that that you like to do, and it doesn't require anyone else to do it. So you're even if you're just, I don't know, watching TV or watching movies or something like that. So you're just relaxing and enjoying like your own time with yourself, you know, before planets move into your first house, and you'll be like back on the scene again, okay, and all out there and kind of lit up because you're shining with when the sun is in your first house. But right now you're just happy to be behind the scenes here, okay. Mercury in the 12th house, though, does bring about a little bit of investigative work, a little bit of snooping. You could be just trying to find out anything, nothing in particular, just anything in general. Okay, this is also the house of secrets. I don't see anything too earth-shaking going on here either. But this new moon here, you know, you could be starting something. It could be something that, like a self-help kind of thing that you do. This could be for your own sanity, you know, for your mental health. It could also be physical, something that you take up at this time that helps you in some way. You know, it's not something you're like really out there telling everybody about. Okay, now it's not like the new fad either. That's you know, you're going to try this diet, or you're going to try, you know, this meditation or this or something or other. But it is something that I would have to say is dealing with the mind, okay? Because your 12th house is your subconscious mind, okay? So around that new moon, I believe that's when you'll begin some kind of plan like that, or to the point where if it does work for you, it becomes part of your everyday life, okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Virgo on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 30th, and 31st. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Pisces, and those dates are the 16th and 17th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 12th, 13th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for money is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. The best time for your career is the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 8th, 9th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So you guys, don't forget to check out my weekly forecasts. Also in the description box below, there's a link to my website, which I will be updating. And there's also a link to a thing called Ask Me a Question, which is for people who only want to know maybe a few things, one or two things about their chart. Okay, so I will see you next week. Goodbye.